Welcome back. Random video. So, I'm watching this reading before I go home, and I had to turn it off because my finger triggered one of my videos, and then I had to make a video about that video. And then I started listening to the video once I got home. Once I got home, I realized that I left my charger at work. So I had to run out, jump on the bus. As soon as I jump on the bus, there's an Aaliyah song, my favorite woman artist ever. And her song, "If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again." And I'm like, oh God, Lord, here we go with the fucking shenanigans. You made me leave my charger there. Well, I made myself, honestly, because I was making a video and I had my charger, and I just forgot. But everything happens for a reason, so I know it's my fault. So he made me forget my shit, which I never do. And I know it was to hear that song. And I'm like, oh, God. I already know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I already know. We losing. We keep doing what we do. That's the song of my life. Build shit. Somebody comes over like Snoop and kicks the fucking towers over. And then I gotta go build it again. And again. And so. But I'm really sick and tired of that shit, bro. But it's alright. I guess if I didn't have to rebuild so many times, I probably wouldn't build the things that I build. Because it's only because of the things I learn and go through that make me do things. See, the more you become yourself, you just do things. And then you know yourself, and you understand why you like things. And then you see things, and hear things. And then, you're like, oh, alright, that's a message. That's a reason for me being at this place at this time, So, I put the reading back on. And it starts talking. Because it's I was going to play this for my viewers. It's a pick a card reading. And I like those because it talks about friendship and love and just meeting people overall. Some of them are dark. I've heard some where I was like, nah, we ain't gonna play that. I'm already getting in trouble. And I don't want to incite weirdos. You get no shine. Anyway, so this particular one sounded like somebody I met, because that's the only reason I even pick any of them, because I lived the story in some way, in some small way, or, like they say, pick and choose what part of this collective reading that may be for you. Me not being an egotistical man, even though I'll speak through all the readings, that's because I deal with a lot of shit. But I know all of it's not for me. And I try to encourage my wolves. And, just, you gotta go at niggas sometimes. And sometimes you gotta back the fuck off. And maybe they might not have the words. Anyway, sound the horns. My daddy in the building. So I was talking, it seemed like friendship. Because it said that, or it's definitely someone that want to be friends to get to know further, one or the other. So, as long as we've been going on and I've been proving these things are real, at least the ones I pick out, not maybe all of them, and not maybe everything, but I made too many progress reports and different videos where I'm like, yo, bro, this happened, this exactly happened, and that's why we keep doing GMB TV the way we're doing. Now, if it's for my viewers, that's called for me to teach, which means talk about a situation I've been in and sound the horns. My daddy in the building. So you may have information so when you make your own choice, you can know there's more than one choice, I'm not telling nobody what to do because you're not me and I'm not you. Boss. But, cause I could tell you what to do, right? But if that's not what the Lord wants you to do, or you're just stupid enough not to see this person as bad for you, because we're going through the similar thing, but might have two different results. Like, I try to call peace from my enemies a lot, because I know that's my judgment. That's their judgment. If they don't, then the Lord destroys them. You may not have that. You may have to be David and really put Goliath down forever. You know what I mean? I'm a priest. You know what I mean? I'm Moses. I get to just do what Moses did. Crack niggas in the head real quick. Like, nigga, slow down, nigga. Slow down. I do like Moses did that God. So, this shit was really good, though, because it was talking highly, but that's why I say in your case, for my viewer, the lower or higher me, you may have a good person on your hands. And whatever happened, both y'all got lives, y'all have shit to do. And separation is usually what I've always seemed to realize make people actually determine how valuable you are sometimes, not all the time. Like someone meets you, you be yourself, and then the Lord separates you. And then they're like, God, that was, And then they see other people, and they're like, damn, nobody's like that. Why ain't nobody like that? Why? And then you try to talk to people about things, and you're like, damn, man, what the fuck? And then you realize, like, oh, shit, I met that person so I could be talking about these things and expressing these things, or maybe even doing something. Lord knows, every connection leads into people doing things. And it's not always romantic. And it was just talking about how the person enjoys conversations and how they got to have this one good, I guess, conversation with you. And I guess it was just, it's not even about the conversation being so great, I guess, maybe, or whatever. It's just the fact that you can actually communicate, like everybody else, but you want to. So that leads you into talking about things. And then those things lead you into talking about, you get it? And that's like genuine conversations. And I guess, both of you just haven't had that in a while. Someone just actually just want to be regular. Not even care to be judged or judge. Just be like, yo, you be you, me be me, and fuck everybody else right now. It's me and you versus everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about whatever the fuck. I ain't here to judge nobody. But I will. Them. Everybody outside this circle is getting judged by me and you. And our mistakes, we both were forgiven for them. Because the Lord said so. Anyway, it says some shit like that, like, and it keeps saying, back and forth female or male. So that's how I know there's a female version of me out there. And please keep doing what you're doing. I know it's harder for women right now. Like, it's way harder for a woman to sell out. Well, not really. I ain't gonna say it's harder, but it's easier, I would say, you know? A man can sell his body, but a man can never sell his body like a woman could. She's always gonna make more. So it makes it easier for her one to do it. A man, to make more money, you are gonna do some strange things, some change, buddy. And you're not gonna like it all. You know what I mean? So that's why I believe most women will sacrifice, you know? Why do you think Eve bit the apple? It's easier for her to do it. She don't see certain things yet. She was younger. She didn't walk with the Lord all those years. You know what I mean? She wasn't battle tested like Adam. You don't think Adam ever probably seen Satan? Oh, there's my crow buddy. I was wondering when the fuck that thing's gonna come around. Anyway, so I would suggest if you, got good signs of a person you've met recently within the last couple years, 2 to 3, you should reconsider on reuniting and getting your small talks or whatever it is. Because me, I'm a creative person, so everyone I meet is for my creations, my rap, my TV, the things I talk about. Everyone I meet is a part of me. And their story carries on because I'm the fucking nigga telling it when they didn't get to. You know? All the victims that don't make it. All the motherfuckers I had to leave behind and they stay subjugated mentally. Yeah, I know they trying they boogity shit. We ain't worrying about that. Got the crow with me, nigga. I'm Odin. I'm Thor. Anyway. Knowledge and experience. Because experience is knowledge. That's what life's about. You know? We don't always meet people for these certain reasons that we want. But it does matter. I know if I didn't meet certain pivotal people in my life and didn't share those little bit of moments, couple of days, maybe months, even seconds, think about it. As many people as you meet randomly, right? Think about how you might have met somebody one time and they were so regular or flow, like things went so good that you talked to them for a couple hours and then you never did it again. You know how rare that is? That's what friends do. That's what family does and shit. You don't just meet a stranger and then you can have a fucking 3-hour conversation with them. And it's actually genuine and shit. That's rare. People don't do that. Everybody got their mask on. So I call that the path. That's what I do. That's why I know my father has made me move so many times and meet so many people. Because so many people, story, pain, victories, need to be told, need to be talked about, I don't know what the fuck people live for no more, I don't get it. It seems like everybody's chasing things they already have, I realize myself, I keep fighting to be bigger than what I am. And just the fight to live is such a great thing. Everyone that wakes up the next day and still keeps going and you're living, I don't give a fuck if you're a bad guy. You're winning. The most important game there ever was. Breathing. Another day. You get it? You know how many niggas just died right now as I gave this whole fucking, 14-minute, 15-minute fucking video. You know how many people went bye-bye right now? Stop playing, bro. There's people flooded right now. There's people, houses on fire right now. There's earthquakes going on right now. People are freezing. People are going because of old age. There's a baby that's not going to be allowed to give life. I mean, be born because a mother's going to be like, nah, I don't want it. You understand that? But there's also a baby being born because a mother didn't want to give life, and then she met a wolf god. And he said, nah, every life is precious, and it doesn't matter if you're poor or whatever wild dreams you have. Do you understand how important it is that you can even have a baby? There are women out here that you inspire to be. I want to be rich, and they can't have a baby, though. You can still have that one thing that she'll trade all that money and all those fake-ass people around her to have. And you could just have it. But it'll be hard. You know? It's called being even. I can't think it's fucking easy for a person to gain the world and not be able to give it to, you know? What if you're not a bad person? And you just can't have babies for whatever reason, you know? And you do all this good shit your whole life. You find out later on in life you can't even have kids. And you see all these other people you're like, really? Really? Him? Her? Really? Really? You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about no regular people like, you know, oh, you ain't raised your kids right. Yo, bro, I seen motherfuckers pregnant at least every year since I've been here. And she lives on the street. And I ain't never seen one of them kids. Where they going? Why she keep having them? Anyway. The reading said, people need to reconsider sometimes, and you know, like I said, just have your talks. There's a lot of damage. Sound the horns. My daddy's in the building. Nobody escapes the damage of this world right now. Like, like say if like in history, each generation is like meat or canned goods in a factory, you know what I'm saying? And the Most High, every generation, you know what I mean? He gotta get them in there and take them off the shelf. Whatever our forefathers did before us, we're the generation of canned goods that fell over. And they had to re-put that shit back up there and be like, yo, there ain't no new cans, nigga. We can't make no new cans. Y'all better stack them shits back up. They still going out. That's what you made. That's what you get. That's how I really feel about that, bro. Like, I don't care who you are. Everybody's got some type of issues going on. The world has been falling and getting crazy. And so many people are affected and harmed in so many different ways. People are harmed and they don't even know they are. People have anger. Like, people probably think I got anger issues and you're an idiot. You're just dumb. You don't know what it's like to actually be able to express your anger and not be violent. See, there used to be a time when you were allowed to express as much fury as you possibly could. And no one would be like, oh my God, I'm scared for my life. Someone put a straight jacket on him. No, everybody be like, as long as he don't start leaping and shit, hey, keep on barking, nigga. The loudest nigga in the room, my bitch. You scared, nigga, that's why you loud. You know? At least that's what in the hood, that's what they say. We know in real life, you know, it's the truth But it ain't the truth. Sometimes the loudest nigga in the building, he's dead serious. Because he was silent before. He didn't say anything. He talked quiet and nice. And you need something? Hey, what's up? Yeah, what's going on? And then niggas started fucking with him. And that look came out. And he's like, you know, I forgot what video it was. Some old shit I see. Some comedian doing a joke. He said, there's always that one real nigga in the club. You just know not to fuck with him. He's real quiet. And that nigga's a real gangster. Before he even get in the club and in the club, he's up there like, Lord, please don't make me hurt somebody today. You know how I am. You know how I am. Please. And that's when I started to understand the Sith. What it means to be a bad guy. And have empathy. Because I said, how can a man have that much fury, then know you're a bad, you know, acknowledging it, call God, and then say, God, please make this pussy ass nigga not act tough, because you know I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna go, and I'm like, that means the bad people know my father's real. And then, I didn't know bad people prayed to my Lord against the people that are not crazy and violent and said, please control your mans. Hey, Lord, make your pussy asshole son over there, make him stop acting gangster, please. Can you please? Because if he comes over here spilling drinks and stepping on shoes and all that showing off shit, I'm gonna fucking knock his head off. Unmercifully. You know what I mean? See, men like me understand that. I understand that. But when I heard that joke and then met people like that in my real life, you know, I understood what conditioning and lifestyle, you know? You can grow up in a lifestyle and not agree with it. But that's where you at, so you submit to it. And you ain't with the shits, but you'll fully do anything that lifestyle calls you to do. But you, in your heart, nobody even know. You probably one of the realest. But in your heart, you know this shit is wrong. You just in a situation where you're like, yo, there is no other way out. There ain't no retirement over here. I retired, nigga. That means your head gotta go. Or you better actually just go. Ain't no getting out of this. And if you do, you gotta do it on some... You know, I heard some gangster shit in my life where dude could have been lying. But I remember I met this one dude that where he had to get out of the shit that he joined. He had to give everything up. He had to pay his way out, and he had to come up with like mad money. He had to like pull off one more big thing, and then he had to pay his way. He had to pay. And I said, yo, that's crazy. Basically, he didn't get to have all the money that he was accumulating the whole time. And I said, yo, that's fair, though. I said, that's fair. Because they're like, yo, bro, we brought you in, or we started this shit with you, and we did this shit so we could retire and live the way we live. If you go on the other side, you ain't getting retired, nigga. Go to work like the rest of them niggas. Fuck out of here, nigga. And you better not say nothing, nigga. You gonna get enough. We gonna make sure you ain't really gotta go to work, cause, you know, you're a good soldier. But, damn, homie, we need you, nigga. That's why we trying to give you some less ass money, nigga. We want you to stay. We need you, nigga. It's hard to find good help around here. These dumbass, bum-ass niggas, goofy ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand how much I actually understand bad people. I've been cool with them my whole life. I think I've been cool with more bad people than actually good people. You know? I know. I think that's what keeps me alive. You know? Always know my place. Real ones, you know? They like real niggas. They like good men. Like I said, they know God's real. Now, like I said about conditioning, come on, man. Y'all don't read the Bible? You know what's funny about the Bible? Especially like the people that only preach the new shit. y'all always go to Paul, right? Right? And Paul, I don't even fuck with Paul like that. I fucks with him, you know what I mean? But his shit is kind of shaky. When certain people say what it says, and I ain't too familiar with all that, because I got up on it, the New Testament, just like everybody else did, you know? And then my father said, nah, nigga, who the fuck told you to start a story at the end? Fuck you mean, nigga? You better bring your dumb ass to the beginning like a grown-ass man. And I said, yeah, that does make sense. I want to see what Jesus was doing back then because he wasn't born. So they got to talk about how he was in heaven and he was doing things. Well, he was, doing things. And I never seen his ass ever get mentioned. Only the Lord, the Lord, the Lord, the Lord. The Lord sent him. The Lord did this. The Lord, the Lord, the Lord laid the law. The Lord said this. The Lord, the Lord, the Lord. And that's when I found out and always knew when I gave myself to the Lord the first time, I said, yes, I was right. I didn't even need the book. Because he said the creator of all things. I don't know if God's real. And I don't care for no name. That shit is bullshit. You're too great to have a name. You're the creator. So the creator of all things, I know you're real. Save me, please. Because I don't understand. But I know you're real because I exist. I sound the horns. My daddy's in the building. That's why I go hard at niggas with this Lord shit. Because I figured nothing else matters knowing that he's real. So knowing he's real, you know the law is real. You get it? You don't need a book to know the law. You know what you do wrong. So there's no way not to know the law. That's why my father said, you can lie to them niggas, but you and I know what's going on because I'm looking through your eyes and I'm writing down everything you emotionally feel and think and all that outside shit. Yeah, you my dog. And in your heart, you're like, I hate this motherfucker. The Lord's counting that shit up. You can lie to everybody else how you love the world. You can get that money away and help niggas. The Lord know how you really feel, dog. That's why, my father said a lot of people ain't gonna make it. Because they don't understand that. They think physically, I'm just gonna do things. The law. The law protects me. I'm gonna do the law. And then when I do the law, I can break the law a whole bunch of times. Because I just do the law like the law says. It'll forgive me. No, you knowingly are setting it up to break the law. So your heart is done. You're an evildoer. You just don't get it. You think you're smarter than the Lord. You know how I know that? Because I read the story of David. That's what the fuck he thought. He thought he was smarter than God. He said, I want more. I want his wife. She's the baddest chick in the game, and I want her wearing my chain, and I ain't Jay-Z. No diss to you, Jay. When I say that, you know what I mean? I don't even care if you on the bad side. When I say that shit, it's because that's the most iconic shit. You know what I mean? That's one of the best catchphrases you ever said. A lot of your lines with catchphrases, niggas be, oh, I love Jay-Z. Niggas don't even use your shit in their everyday speech. I'll be like, man, shut the fuck up, man. You don't love that nigga. Fuck out of here, man. I don't even like all that nigga shit, but did I ever write a Jay-Z over his songs and how I be doing other rappers and write their whole flow? Yeah. Will you hear it? No, because I don't rap like him. I don't sound like him. But did I be able to do shit like that? Because, yeah, once your shit is hard, your shit is hard. Anyway. Life is real, man. This ain't just about the reading. I throw in all these things because good people need to meet each other. Everything we learn, all the people we meet, it has an effect. Not only on you two, on the world, Like, for example, Men and women don't really get along too well. And when they see men and women actually getting along, that makes people feel things, have hope for themselves. Black and white people and Spanish and all people don't get along, even. And when they see us together, remember Danny? Remember how people hated? But remember how people used to be like, leave them niggas alone. Remember how many people said leave them alone? Let them just do them? You don't think that means something? That means you changed things in people's eyes. You get it? You have a fucking overall, you have power. Use your power. You know you only get one journey in life, right? So, can you help out by living it? Even myself, I gotta start getting outside again, even though I got all these problems. But I realized, it's cold right now, all this freaky ass weather. But I'm still getting out here. That's why the Lord made me forget my charger. I know that for a fact. Be outside besides fucking early in the morning. It was good to walk outside. It feels different. Everybody outside's live out, you know? Anyway. Don't miss out on your journey in life. Don't miss out on those good conversations with people you probably may not see for too long. I met so many people that I met for months. And then I had to move away and be like, damn, man, why'd I move away, bro? We would have been ill as hell right now. They had my back. Like, damn, Lord, why you make me move again? That would have been another one that had my back. Like, I remember when I was first leaving my hometown, and I went up to PA, and I lost, and I went back, and I was like, oh, man, it's all good. I still planted the flag out there, got my dude James out there, I still talk to him, I talk to a couple other people out there, not even a lot, but we still, my energy, everything I did still applies, even if they take it the wrong, or, you know what I mean, like my, Gavin, I don't know, you probably never see this, Mason's little brother, the GMB song, where I say Mason got the bar, James bringing Sith Lord back. I wrote that because that was real. My nigga Mason was a bartender, and he had the bar on lockdown, and so you know what that meant. GMB party anytime I want. I was that dude out there, nigga. I knew the bar owner. I lived above the bar, and GMB Soldier Young Boy #1 was the bartender. Smash. Automatic smash. Damn, right hand in command, James, so it was James and James, Double J connection. You know what I mean? Then my little man's had his little dude, little Puerto Rican dude, I forget your name. You wasn't GMB though, you know what I mean? You was around. You was a hater. It's alright though, we just end up cool. Shout out Doughboy for giving me the chance to get up there, even though you end up hating. It's all good, homie. I know you still yin and yang, baby. We always gonna dislike and like each other because we was like brothers. You just couldn't accept I was big bro. You know what I mean? It's all good though. But I'm telling you, man, that shit made me feel good to plant that flag out there. Then I met Mason's brother Gav, college student. He meet a nigga from the hood, teach him morals, the Lord, and show him what a real nigga could do. This nigga said, hey, yo, James, I want to be part of GMB, but I'm on here on vacation and shit. I'm going back to college. But, I see what you doing. Like, I hear you when you really talking. Like, these little niggas ain't paying attention. And he was like kind of nerdy, but not nerdy. One of the cool in-betweens. Smart guy. And he was like, I see what you're doing, you planting your flag, you got GMB where you from, because you're from Jersey, and you know a couple people over there, now you over here in PA, and you're all about this good shit, positive, and he's like, I want to start one, can I start GMB? And I said, that's the fucking point of this. I'm not the only God man Bible motherfucker. That's what the Lord asked your dumb ass to do. Read the fucking book and start doing it. Go start your own fucking GMB. Don't call it GMB though, you know, and show respect to the God that put your ass on. Made you a convert to the Lord. And that felt good to know another nigga took the seed and said, you know, he gonna go do his own thing up in college. I said, oh, it's over, bro. I said, now you got the butterfly effect going. He helping niggas off your shit. If he keep doing the right thing and going, then that's cause you generated that. Then I went to Florida, I was doing my own thing out in Florida, really. I wasn't really trying to, but I did want to recruit people out there and try to do it, but, you know, my boy Jeff, you know, you ain't want to, you ain't want to do it. You had your own thing you want to do. Let's just say it like that. It's funny how everybody tried to do me fucking dirty. Remember, Danny, I told you that's why you was going to do me dirty? It should be crazy. I swear to God, shit is a conspiracy, bro. Playing around. And then, you know, came back to the Bay. Now I'm back over this way. And I just know everywhere I went, I at least helped one motherfucker majorly see some type of truth about their life and want to actually change. And if they change, then that means they're gonna learn the only way to change is to learn the golden rules. You know, you can't change without wanting to help others. It's just the way it goes. Damn, my room's a mess. I gotta tore this place apart. Shit. I'm always looking for some new shit. Anyway. Changing's hard when it comes biblically. Because it asks you to work on yourself. But the change that it actually makes you have is to care about other people. Because the final lesson is they're you and you're them. Because everything you do affects them and everything they do affects you. Doesn't matter if you're on a good side or a bad side. You know why? Because once it's unbalanced, my father's gonna come and he's gonna say, oh, you can't. Alright, bye-bye. Now you all go bye-bye and we start the game over again. Because you won't decide. You know? So, I'll probably be playing that reading. I don't know when. I know I got a bunch of readings recorded that I haven't put out. It keeps telling me not to say certain things. Plus, these readings are getting juicy. And I know they're not for me. Not all of them. And I don't want to, you know? I go by what the Lord makes me feel. I know certain times I gotta push it out exactly when it comes out. And then certain ones I'm like, nah, you may be messing up the process of things. And I don't want to mess up somebody else's process, you know? Information always needs to be given at the right time. Especially if you're on my path. Too much information at the right time. The wrong time, you know, too early. Definitely shock your ass in place. You know, make you want to give up. Because you're like, wow. Like 3 years ago, when I got out the hospital, I said, yeah, send me back in, Lord. If I knew all the shit I was going to have to deal with, I'd probably be like, I don't know. Can I have it easier? Can you not make these things happen? It's kind of been that hard the whole time for me. I can't eat decent meals for a couple more years? Okay. I can't have regular decency like a normal dog. I can't live better than an animal. Okay. No problem. Nah, I live better than a dog. Y'all know what I mean, though. In people's eyes. You know what it's like to know that people really look at other people as like less than animals? I'm gonna end it with this quick story. I was watching this thing. He's talking about the economy or some dumb shit, and why they regulate it the way they regulate it. And he said, because everybody knows if they don't regulate shit at a certain level, like say if you could just buy things, there's no price, right? He said, what the fuck would it stop a rich person that has more money than you and be like, oh, I'm selling ice cream. You go to get the ice cream. There's one ice cream left. And then a guy comes over and he's like, it's $5, the guy says. And you go, all right, I got $5. And then another guy goes, I'll give you fucking $20 right now. He just jumps way past your shit. So, you're not going to go out and you're not digging in your pocket for fucking $20. You're not going to bid with him. That $20 is $5 or $3 to that nigga. He makes so much money that $20 means nothing to that nigga. He'll wipe his ass. He'll rip that shit in your face. That's why shit costs a certain amount of money, because no matter who you are, if you want something bad enough, you'll pay more to get it. And if someone else don't have money, well, then you're never going to get it. And then he showed how, rich people, they care about their dogs. They'll feed their dog hundreds of fucking dollars in premium food and walk past a fucking human being and won't get that nigga $1. Look at him like, you're fucking scum. You want me to take care of you? Filth. The dog's programmed for you not to take care of it if it got left in the wilderness. The man is not, no man's programmed to be out here on these concrete streets. The Lord didn't build us to survive in this. We're not allowed to go back to the way it was. You can't just go in the forest and build something. I need money for that. I can't just get out of your fucking way and say, I don't want to be a bum no more. I'm going to go over there and build my own shit and have my own shit. We can't, there is no that. You get that? And like I said, so that means people care about animals more than they care about people. And that's sick. All love, all praise to the Most High.